Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. That is the Aransas County Navigation District building. It's not too far from where Luciano hangs out at the Cabanas. I'm going to head over into Rockport Beach, get some breakfast going. You're never going to guess what we're having for breakfast, guys. Go ahead, guess. My apologies, guys. I'm fighting the wind again today. Just heating up some water for some quick instant oatmeal for breakfast. There's 2 different flavors in here. I couldn't even tell you what flavors they were. I do like oatmeal though. Well, breakfast was absolutely delicious. I have a great supply of oatmeal, thanks to friends. And I do kind of like it. It is 75 degrees. The humidity is 63%. The seagulls have decorated this statue. And the winds are about 10 miles an hour. So that's not bad at all. Well, guys, we are here at Veterans Memorial Park. And it is right next to the harbor. You can see the boats over there. Some of the bait stands are 100 yards away from us. They have a nice little cooking setup here. Last year or so, I forget if it was the VFW or the American Legion was selling burgers here at a fundraiser, and Terry and I stopped and got a really good burger. But I found a marker that I've never read to you guys. It's right here in the park. And my plan was to just bring my little folding chair right over there and read them. Easy enough, right? Well, I don't know if you could tell, but it's up on a little hill where you couldn't put a chair. So if I sound like I'm in pain while I'm doing the reading, it's because I'm in pain while I'm doing the reading. This Texas Historical Commission marker, Jackson Family Maritime Companies. In the early 20th century, Rockport earned its place as a major center for the fishing industry along the Texas coast. In 1906, Roy Jackson opened Jackson Fish Company on the waterfront. His brother Stephen joined him to market local fish and oysters. By 1935, the company continued to expand and even became involved in creating docks and channels as motorized vessels came into use. Stephen's sons, Norwell and Jim, eventually took over the business when he retired in the 1950s. Through the decades after Jim's death in 1970, Jackson Marine Services, Inc., as it eventually came to be known, would make use of trawlers across the other coasts of the country. High fuel costs and increased foreign competition drove the Jacksons to sell their waterfront property in 1990 and then their boats in 1991. A successful and prominent business in the town, the Jacksons left a legacy of being involved and beneficial to the community. The company provided employment for over 100 families at its peak. Local fishers could receive repair or supply services through the company and were also provided a market for their catches. When hurricanes devastated the town, the Jacksons provided large amounts of ice to the public despite usually relying on selling ice for some of its business. The Jackson family for generations served major roles in industry, organizations, local politics, and community affairs. For 85 years, the Jackson family companies helped to promote the fishing industry, which has been so vital to the local economy. And this marker was put here in 2015. How gorgeous is this? Right where that kayaker is, that's the house that George Strait once owned. And it's around 4 p.m. I was going to take today off from walking, but just doing my usual things I needed to get done, I got about half my steps in. So I might take time this evening and try to reach the goal for the day. If I don't, I don't. It's not a big deal. I already have enough steps to cover myself for the week so far, from the days that I did extra. And like I said, it's a ridiculously low number of steps, but I have increased it. There goes a cormorant. And yeah, it's a start, right? I just love this time of day. We're still about almost 2 hours before sunset. I don't even know what time the sun officially sets anymore, but it is pretty hazy. But I kind of looked up and saw the sun was out for a few minutes and said, this is a good time to record. As of February 1st, I will have been living in my truck full time for 4 years. That's crazy. I never thought about how long I would be doing it. But the fact that it's been 4 years, and the fact that I wouldn't even consider stopping yet unless something tragic happens, you never know. I'm pretty pleased. And by the way, I gave my old DeWalt fan to Art. Art can fix it, and one of the guys here, Art said, really enjoys fixing little things like that on his own. So that's good. It's not going to waste. I got my butane stove out again. 12 ounces of water on the boil. Mountain House lasagna with meat sauce. I don't know if I've had the lasagna before. I could have, I just don't remember. And this came out really good. I had some spices ready to add, some oregano and some garlic salt. This doesn't need it. This is very good. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.